training has been going really well, or maybe you have been really consistent with your running routine. Then all of a sudden, you get sick. This really is a bummer, and unfortunately, this is likely to happen if you continue to train for running events. So today we're going to talk about colds and flus since they're so common during the fall and winter months. And the date of recording this video is in January, so I thought it was very appropriate to talk about colds and flus because it's very more likely to happen this time of year. This also is likely a time that we are starting to train for an event for the spring. Colds and flus are a common reality for many runners. Endurance exercise has been shown to decrease one's immune system. Getting enough rest and recovery, eating plenty of healthy foods, and taking care of oneself is shown to reduce the risk of getting sick. But we can still do all that stuff and we still can get sick. I mean, it's inevitable. A virus can be very contagious. When you get sick with a cold or flu, your body undergoes a physiological response to help heal your body and protect it. And this response in return decreases your body's ability to perform at its peak performance. So this is what happens when you are ill. Your body actually breaks down muscle tissue. Fevers cause microscopic damage to muscles. Your muscular strength decreases, and it can actually take up to 2 weeks to get your muscle strength back. This is a result from a 3-day illness with a fever. Your fat metabolism decreases as a result of being ill. While you are sick, your body is mainly using protein instead of fat for fuel. Aerobic metabolism is actually diminished. So here is the hard part to hear. Exercise should not be performed when you are fighting a cold or a more serious illness such as a flu. I'm actually healing from having the flu and I don't feel 100% still. And it has almost been a week. I actually just got over the flu and it hit pretty hard at my house. We had influenza A, and man, was it rough to get over. I feel like I'm still feeling the effects of trying to recover from it. I tried running recently and I still feel pretty tired. I don't feel like I can perform at peak performance still. I had to take off from running and it was extremely hard on me. Before I got sick, I was actually doing really well with my speed workouts. Now I feel like I have to rebuild some of that fitness up again. I know this is very tough for me. My mind kept saying, oh, go for a run, go for a run. But I know my body was not ready. You have to listen to your body. Sometimes I know we are, as a runner, very strong, very determined mindset, and we feel like we have to get out there no matter what. We have to get that workout in. You're not going to gain anything when you are sick, so you might as well recover so it doesn't take longer to get back into your routine. Focus should be on rest and recovery when you are sick. If an athlete were to exercise when they are sick, there is actually little to no improvement in fitness level. The opposite would actually occur. It would actually extend the time that you are sick if you exercise. Now I'm going to discuss some of the guidelines to whether or not you should exercise or not. So here are some of the guidelines that you should abide by when you are sick. When you are sick or you think you are starting to become ill. So if you are symptomatic, such as having a runny nose, an elevated temperature, congestion, body aches, chills, etc., you should not exercise. So if you think you have a simple cold but are not experiencing any symptoms, it is either best not to exercise or exercise at a low intensity for a short amount of time. If your head cold has moved into your chest, you shouldn't exercise. Rest and recovery are your best bet until you show no symptoms and you feel better. Do you have a hard time resting when you are sick? Please comment below, because I know this is a weakness of mine. I have a hard time to want to rest and recovery, but as I get older, I try my best to be a little wiser about it and listen to my body more. Make sure you watch the next video on your screen about the 7 tips to return to running after a long break.